Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video from Overwatch Gaming. I am the Majestic Snare. Thank you for tuning in, because that's what people fucking do on the internet. No, seriously, today I want to talk about lots of bits and pieces. Last video was about the Curse of Osiris and why you shouldn't give it your time, and today I want to talk about some gaming news around the world. But we can't start anywhere until we start and finish with fucking Bungie. On the day when I released that video about the Curse of Osiris, came out, tried to be the good guys by taking away the block that they had put on people that had just bought the base game, allowing them to play some of the spend game content that you could do only with the DLC just a day before. So due to production issues, my video came out at the same time they announced that, so I look a bit silly. But thanks to everybody who enjoyed that video, who got involved, commented, subscribed. I just want to mention one thing, and that is that they obviously have gone back on their position, which means it wasn't really that necessary, and they're obviously getting very scared that they will be tarred with the same brush as EA. That can really only be a good thing. But what that actually has turned into is a couple of points I want to bring up, and that is, I did mention in the video on Tuesday that Ubisoft have also come out and delayed some games, notably Far Cry 5 I think I mentioned, and also The Crew 2, that's the one. But those two games plus an unannounced game, which I don't quite understand how you can delay something you haven't said is coming out. Ubisoft, get your shit together. Seriously, get your shit together. But those two games plus this extra one are delayed, and I think I'd put money on the fact that it's to do with microtransactions, loot box kind of fiascos going on there. Recently, we've also found out another piece of news, which is God of War has been delayed. People got excited seeing a March release date in 2018, only to find that it's now delayed. Or it might not be delayed, it might just be the fact that that was put up in error. Who knows? But once again, everyone's probably starting to think, maybe they're doing the thing with the microtransactions and get rid of those, because we don't want those in there, do we? People really love those fucking things. Well, apparently some people love them a little bit too fucking much, to be fair. There's some recent news that New Zealand has come out and said the loot boxes do not constitute gambling. Yeah, well, you know, if I give a 2-year-old a very sharp knife, I haven't stabbed anyone, but it's still a stupid fucking thing to do. That's kind of how I feel about this whole situation, especially when other countries seem to disagree, notably the good old United Kingdom, who are basically having the same kind of thing with a position on gambling, and I think they might be just responding to public opinion, but they are seeing skin betting and stuff like that in games such as Call of Duty, etc., where people would actually have those kind of cosmetic things. And there are stories of people, and not people but children, getting addicted as young as 11 doing these kind of loot boxes. Now I know some people say, well, this was the case with mobile gaming many years ago, no one batted an eyelid. That doesn't mean we do fuck all now. It's in the public eye, it's a time to act. So those companies that do feel the need to rinse your every last cent and penny from you, this is a chance to make a difference and make that business practice not viable. Okay guys, so just bear in mind that although I am a glutton for a good special dish, but for those people that feel the need to buy those extra bits, it's not healthy. I'm going to make a point of trying my best not to buy any future special editions, subscribing to that DLC season pass bollocks, because I like the stuff you get in a special edition, but I never really buy loot boxes. I never have. I think I might have given one particular game, a mobile game that I was enjoying, because it was free, the amount I thought that the actual app was worth. I didn't go and spend 20, 30, 100, 200, 3,000 pounds just to play the fucking game. It's not going to happen. So please guys, if you do feel the need to get loot boxes, just be aware that you are spending money on literally nothing. Okay, it's virtual. You can't resell it. So that's just one of the things that does kind of bode not that well in terms of God of War. The next God of War I will be buying. Okay, I am excited for that game. It was due out next year. It does look like it's got different mechanics, but the fact it's been delayed, hopefully it's for the right reasons and getting rid of microtransactions and loot boxes, or at least making them not as unpalatable as they can be. But the other thing that I did notice in the news the last few days, there's an analyst talking about the next kind of Blizzard game release. So he seems to think that Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2 could come out in 2020, which I don't know how I feel about that, because I think Diablo 3 was a big letdown. I was really excited for it when it came out, then it was delayed on consoles. I ended up getting it on PS4, and by that point it had been kind of nerfed. Didn't really feel like there was any challenge there. It was far too easy, even on normal. Endgame was kind of just a bit too easy. I don't know. I had fun with it, but I didn't feel the same nostalgia to Diablo 3 that I did with Diablo 2 and the first Diablo. Diablo. Those games were fantastic, but I hope that Diablo 4, if they do something, it's not going to be just a rinse and repeat. Maybe they'll try something different with it, but putting it that far away in the future, I say that far away, 2019 is literally just over 12 months away, which is nuts. But more importantly, 2020, I'll be 40 years old. Is that too old to be playing video games? I fucking hope not. And in other news, Assassin's Creed has introduced a new difficulty and enemy level in patch 1.1.0. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Moving on. No, in honest truth, I do like Assassin's Creed, but the fact of the matter is, once I've played the story, I don't really go back to it, so that's, I thought I'd throw it in there for a bit of comic effect, that was all. Now, we do like virtual reality on this channel. I did break my voice just then. I don't know what happened. I apologise. Virtual reality is a thing. It's real. If you haven't been around for the last couple of years, you might have missed it, but it's definitely there with Oculus and Vive and Gear VR, and all these new things are about to hit us around the corner. One of the things I did notice that Wipeout for PlayStation VR is going to come out in 2018, and if this doesn't make you throw up in VR, I do not know what will. I mean, that game is fast-paced racing, hovering above a track. Motion sickness at the best of times is not great in VR. It can hit the most hardy iron stomached of you, but I really do think that this could create the first meme in gaming of I puked when so I don't want to play it. I don't have a PlayStation VR, so there's a bit of safety there, but I do think that a lot of people playing this in VR, Wipeout is just going to be a wipeout. They're going to have to wipe up, not fucking wipe out. Looking forward to seeing, well, not really looking forward to seeing the puke videos, but there will be some element of that in future, getting Gran to play some Wipeout VR and watch her fall out of a chair, somebody puking on someone else. You know, it could be a whole load of things, but that I think is going to be one of the greatest things in 2018. I think that VR is a puke machine. If things are moving, Wipeout moves really fast. Maybe we'll just see projectile vomiting. I'm just to move on now. That's enough about vomit. Sorry, moving on. The big thing I just want to point people to in this video today is the Death Stranding gameplay that I think it was aired at the recent Game Awards. This has got Norman Reedus in it from The Walking Dead, who plays Daryl in The Walking Dead. When we saw a kind of a mini trailer maybe a year or two ago, it was kind of creepy and weird, but the extended trailer they put out that looks a bit more gamey in a way, you can see some things that might be some sort of game mechanics, these lights on their shoulders and, you know, enemies that aren't really viewable to the naked eye, and it looks like it's crossing over between dimensions and space and time, and it's going to be crazy. It looks like it's going to have some love put into it. Maybe it'll be a big hot mess, but I want you guys to go and check out the trailer for. I'll put the description down below. It's not really a trailer, but you know, the sort of experience. It looks like it could be in a fantastic, gripping thriller of a game, and I really hope it is, but I'm trying not to get too hyped because it'll just end up with DLC, microtransactions and loot boxes if we're not careful. So even a game like that could be affected. I don't see how. I mean, that game's too fucking strange. If it is affected by that, I'll have to eat my own face. Guys, I hope you enjoy this kind of video talking about news in general. I will try and do some more myself and maybe get Lee to do some too, but I think it's important to have a look at the gaming news that's going on because sometimes you can miss the simplest things, and I really like talking about gaming and events, topical things that mean something to me as a gamer. So I'm happy to do some more of these. So please let us know down in the comments what you think. If there's any particular news you think I've missed over the last few days or weeks that you'd like us to sort of bring up on the channel, by all means, please let me know, and we can maybe do a piece on it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're first time here at the channel, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for getting this far in the video. It's a great honor to be doing stuff and having you guys listen, comment, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. But we don't forget we do have videos coming out every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at the moment, so please check back for some more awesome content. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and see you soon. Okay, love you. Bye bye.